Sir, what's your name?
Anthony Carrol.
Anthony, didn't I see you last November 1st?
Yes, you did.
Where was it? Do you remember?
Yes, Smoothest rider.
Pardon me?
I was Smoothest rider for level 2.
Yeah, where were we then?
We were in Houston.
Where are we today?
At Texas World.
And what is the date today?
April 4th.
And what did they pick you for today?
Smoothest rider again.
Boy, you should be proud of that. They could have made a mistake once in a row, but not twice in a row. Anthony, that's very good, man, that you've won this twice now. Anthony, do you think being smooth is important, and if so, why?
Yes, I do. One, you have more control of your bike, you can prevent accidents, and more importantly, you can prevent yourself from having an accident.
That's true, Anthony. Do you know why is it that smooth does all those things? Do you know why, when people have an attitude of riding smooth rather than aggressively, why does it make things go better?
Well, I think it makes you ride in your limits. You know, you don't try to push it too hard. You know, you just ride within your guide, and it all comes together. You know, over time you get faster and faster, but just riding within your means.
You know, that's very well said. What would you have to say to, as you know, you can see a lot of guys on the streets and some that come out here, they try to ride real aggressively. Do you think that's a good idea? And if not, why?
No, not on the street. No, there's too many. I mean, there's too many other vehicles. You got, law enforcement out there, and too, the road conditions and stuff like that. It's really not the place to ride like that.
What would be your advice? Let's say if there was somebody listening to this that's kind of a risk taker and just, just hangs it out real far and takes a lot of risks and thinks that being aggressive is where they get their rush. What's your advice? What if you had someone like that, a close friend, and you would try to give them some counsel, what would you say to them?
I would tell them to just, sign up for Ride Smart, try on some track days, start off at level 1, and pretty much it's like, I used to ride on the street and everything, and a friend told me to come here, and they brought me here, and it's amazing, even at level 1, I mean, it's way different than the street. It's like, you can come in here with that attitude, not that I had that attitude, but, thinking you're fast, and then once you really find out, it's like you're not, it's like you got the free open road now, you can do what you want to do, within means, but you'll find out how quickly, it's like, it's a lot safer here than on the street.
Do you think being consistent is important, and if so, why?
Yeah, I think consistent being is real important because, you eliminate a lot of your mistakes that you make over time.
What do you mean by that? I agree with you, but what do you mean when you say you eliminate a lot of mistakes by being consistent?
Well, for me, my personal experience, my first time coming out here, when I went into, when you go into the classroom and everything, they teach you the lines. Like, I didn't know anything about the entry points or exit points or anything like that. I didn't know idea what that was. And by me learning, and gradually getting better and better and better, and at the same time I'm getting faster, not even realizing it.
That's true, isn't it? That's amazing.
Yeah.
You get going faster and you don't even know it because you're focused on what? And what would you say? What are your concentration, your focus is on what? And then you end up going faster.
My focus is mainly on the lines, entering the corner safely, exiting, with good speed, just, braking, just be able to control the throttle controlling and everything of the bike, and just learning how the bike actually reacts to certain, conditions, bumps in the track, stuff like that. To where, it's like, all this can happen, but you still have all control of the bike.
Yeah. In fact, that is central to everything, and really, with Ride Smart, wouldn't you say that it's always about control, man?
Yeah.
All the different things, whether it's dehydration, whether it's your emotions, whether it's corner entry speed. Do you think that's a fair way to describe what we try to teach here?
Yeah, absolutely, yes. That's what I've learned here.
Yeah. Some people think that coming out to the track is more riskier, more dangerous than being on the streets. Do you believe that?
No, not at all.
And why is that?
Well, first of all, you ain't got pedestrians, you don't have other cars to worry about, and most importantly, the track is the track. I mean, it's clear. You ain't got to worry about rocks and dirt and deer running out there or anything like that. It's a controlled environment. So, you eliminate all those kind of threats, and it's just really you and the track and the guys behind you.
Yeah.
So, everybody has the same, mainframe as far as we on the track. We're all out here to have fun and learn how to, execute through these corners.
You're from San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
I hear there's quite a few crazy riders out there out in the hill country getting hurt and stuff.
Yeah.
Again, what would be your advice to them as far as so they can start to do something they don't put themselves at risk?
I'm telling them, just try it one day. Just try it. You know, try out Ride Smart. Come into one of these track days, you know, and just give it a shot. See what they think about it. I mean, that's what I did, and I'm hooked now. So.
Anthony, thank you so much, man. That's I remember when you first started coming here, and then I remember at Eagles Canyon, and you and your buddies were late for corner work.
Yeah.
You stinkers, I was looking for you, saw you. But anyway, but I've seen you grow through the school. Now here's twice in a row that you've won Smoothest, or twice that you've won Smoothest Rider. I'm real happy for you, and you're doing a lot of things right, and I wish you a lot of luck. Go see Blair Hart and get yourself. You can get I think a 12 by 14 inch picture for free. Go see him.
Okay.
Pick out your favorite picture. And again, thanks a lot, Anthony.
All right, thank you.
You bet.